Yeah, let me share my screen. Yeah, good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Adu.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so do you see my screen? Hello?
Yes,
Yeah,
we
we
can
can
see
see
your
it.
screen.
We can see
Yeah,
it.
sounds good. So I have very less agenda though. I have three topics to discuss about it, and one is like about so what is the status on you know layer 2 protocols and the security protocols for 2024 11 release, and the second thing we can reiterate on 2025 05 plan. The third thing the about next Pence group meeting. So these three things I would like to cover today. The first and foremost, like I do remember. Do we have Divya Rida from Xflow or like Broadcom? Yeah. So I believe last time for L2 protocols, MSTP changes. I think is brought in for the code reviews. I will check with the Broadcom team today. They were discussing about arcade and changes. I believe that they're kind of getting in for 2024-11. And the POE feature, Terra has been asked for review from my side. From Avis side, we did provide some review comments, and this pretty much is ready to go in. And for 802.1x, I did ask Adam about the status. From the last meeting, he mentioned like there was a conversation happened during Linux Foundation. Said like he's good to go. So essentially, these are the final stages of getting in these features to the 2024-11 release. Do we have any questions on this too? This topic? Yeah. So that is about the review status. The second thing for 2025-05 planning. So these are the candidates we discussed last week, last meeting. And the first and foremost, I think we have Celestica team here. Do we have any plan? So when do you want to discuss in the first cut, HLD in this forum for LADP or MDA support? Saravanan or like anyone can discuss about it.
Hi, Madhu. We have shared HLD with the Marvel for the offline review. Probably
Mm.
we'll have it in another 2 weeks. We'll have, try to have a review with the Pens group, Pens work group.
Oh, okay, sounds good. So it would be nice upfront, like if you can share us, the HLD, we should be able to leave some comments over there so that we can have a, productive discussion. This is good. So I could say next meeting or like, so based on the, holiday schedule, we would discuss our next meeting. Okay. Sounds good, sir.
Yeah,
Sarana. Thanks for the update. Okay. Then
thanks.
RSTP, right? So there are a couple of customers, they're asking dedicated RSTP, but in the last discussion, what we found is if MSTP comes in, the complete stack from, Broadcom or, Xflow, whatever and in the PVST from Cisco, not previous from Cisco, essentially if MSTP stack coming in, RSTP altogether, we should be able to support with MSTP stack. If not, we can think about how to bring in RSTP dedicatedly to the customers, right? So that I think kind of right now I'm holding this RSTP until we see MSTP getting into our SONiC. Okay. Do we have any questions on this? Okay. Then the third item, SONiC profiling, and there is SONiC optimization. Two HLDs, I mean, two ideas we would like to club together. And so we most probably in the quarter 1, we are going to closely work with Marvel on the SONiC profiling. We wanted to bring in SONiC optimization, like build optimization, feature optimizations to the profiling. So AV's team have some idea. We brought in 30% reductions. We would like to present essentially present a slide here, and we would like to combine with SONiC profiling to bring in 2024-05. Okay. And IGMP snooping, couple of customers, campus customers, they're asking IGMP snooping. We have a code piece. We would like to bring in the HLE to the Pens group. I would most probably Q1 timeframe. I will bring in first cut HLE to the team. Okay. And the private VLANs and per VLAN statistics, so far, I don't see anybody interested so far. If you guys wanted to bring in, feel free to bring in any bring us some information like HLD, we should be able to discuss here. And coming back to the POE vendor support, Marvel was signed up, so we don't have dates for yet, but most probably I think Q1 we should be able to see first cut HLD to talk about POE to bring in like various platforms to the SONiC community.
Yeah, what we're planning to do is share the code where people can kind of look at this as an example and say, okay, if we want our own support, we can do something more or less similar, or at least kind of like, I wouldn't call it a guideline, but at least some kind of example just to help people start off on.
Okay, sounds good, Aaron. So, do you have any time frame? It could be most probably January or February or some time frame.
Yeah, it should be relatively. I wouldn't want. We don't have an exact date, but we are aiming for next like within the month.
Okay, so do we expect something kind of a framework, or it could be some how to do kind of a document, or how does it look like?
Yeah, it was we'll open up the code and we'll just use it as basically an example. Like, hey, this is how we created the implementation. If you want something similar, go ahead. Or if you want something other or different, then that's also fine. It's just basically since we're adding POE for the first time, I think we think it would be a good way to just at least show an example of how a vendor-specific implementation would look like.
Okay, so if I remember correctly, it is a SAI approach, right? It's not a driver
Correct.
approach. Okay, sounds good. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, I think this is the list I would like to watch for May release. I think we have pretty good. I think we should be able to bring in this. So we have some pretty good idea. So how to bring in this. The third item I have in mind is, the next meeting is coming with holiday season, right? So do you wanted to skip? So I would like to skip that next meeting. I would like to meet on, January time frame around 14. So by the time I think we will be come up with, some first cut HLDs to can have, we can discuss, at least one by one. So I would like to invite the folks like, can bring in we can share us like what are the HLs we can discuss so that we can discuss in January 1st, second week, I believe. So do you have any suggestions on that? Okay, sounds good. So do you have any, I think that's it from my side. Do you have any suggestions or feedback, to discuss here? Okay, sounds good, guys. Okay, I would like to give back so the rest of time to you. Okay, thank you so much. Have a nice weekend. Okay, thank you. Yeah.
Bye.
Okay, thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Hi, Alexander. Is this already ended meeting? Or no one has been connected?
Hi. I'm just laggard. Everybody disconnected like 5 or 6 minutes ago, Taras.
Oh, okay. Okay. As usual,
It was a very quick call. I believe they were thinking of you because there was a slide with your name and something POE about it. And the only thing they discussed was the next release 2025 planning. I can send you a picture I made of this if I'll
please,
have.
please, if possible.
Actually, do I have your Telegram or what?
I
Я
believe
вже
you
не пам'ятаю.
should. I believe you should. Є, ти маєш бачити. В
Щас.
мене точно є WhatsApp.
WhatsApp. О, какой WhatsApp? Потому что я найти не могу. Давай я відійшли
Я
на
номер
WhatsApp.
скажу.
Давай, записую.
Так, але номер тут важко подивитися на iPhone. Плюс 49.
Ага, зараз це Германія, я знаю вже. Germany плюс 49.
162.
Ага.
207. 207.
Угу.
7019.
Воно таке було, як стендап. Я не знаю, чого вони так швидко.
А я не знаю, там зараз якийсь ще гігаом, теж якийсь репорт, теж на SONiC прийшли. І я щось взагалі не можу поняти, що відбувається. У мене цілий день я запізнююсь на мітинги всі. Коротше, не важливо.
Нічого там такого не було. Я тільки собі зробив один скріншот, от тобі відправлю. Відправив.
Так, це, я думаю, що це Віз думає, що ага, Первілан.
Я собі помітив, що тут вони looking for contributors, тому що все інше зайняте. Ну, може, ще при private подивимося.
Насправді, що значить зайняте? Ну, історія. RSTP тут непонятно.
Ну, то вони кажуть, це те, що я завжди казав, нафіг треба робити RSTP, коли MSTP це те ж саме. LLDP, там ще був POE, там зверху я не просто
Слухай, сорі, дивися, цей мітинг рекордиться. Якщо
можна подивитися. Ну, пробач.
Можна я тебе наберу в WhatsApp? Я хоч тут
Нема проблем, давай. Дзвони.